Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. All right, so this is our message for today. We've still got the card from yesterday, which is going to be our weekly theme from the Codes of Divine Light and Codes of Transition light language cards. And this is lunar phases. So I'm also just going to grab a card today from the Sacred Rebels Oracle. And there it is. And we'll see what message we have. So let's have a look. Oh, trust yourself. This is beautiful. It's interesting. I woke up this morning really feeling triggered by some things. And, you can kind of take certain people out of your life, I guess, especially through social media that do trigger you. But there are people that trigger you into becoming a better version of yourself. And that requires really trusting yourself here. And I just really feel that for many of us, there's lots of things coming up that, we doubt ourselves with. And we have to learn to trust ourselves. And when we've got that trust of ourselves, firstly, it enables others to trust us more deeply, but it also takes away a lot of the triggers that we feel. So that's a really great message. And we've got 31, which is reduces to 4, which really is about finding some structure and restructuring that trust with yourself. So lots of beautiful animals in this one. Isn't it gorgeous? It's, I've got the light shining on that. Sorry about that. Lots of butterflies, lions, mice, beetles, butterflies, dragonflies, hummingbirds. There's an eagle there, is there? Yep. There's a toucan, lorikeets, just beautiful. So many things. So once again, we're back into nature. Isn't it interesting? There was really a theme last week about grounding, and this week it's really about healing and all of those different cycles of life in the lunar cycle and also in our life cycle. And trusting yourself, I guess, is one of the results of when we have one of these dips, because when we're not trusting ourselves is when we start feeling separate. It's when we start feeling triggered. It's when we start feeling not enough. But when we trust ourselves, it can take us back up to the top of our emotions and really feeling connected here with all of Earth, all of life. Because our essence is everything. Let me read for you again a little bit about this one, which is the lunar phases. I'll just find it here. Moving gently through each of these phases allows us to integrate vast amounts of light concentrated by the moon into our energy bodies. This concentrated frequency assists us to open, expand, activate, and release from our physical and energy bodies, transmuting old energies into the light. And that's what I'm sensing today with this Trust Yourself card. It's another phase here to be able to bring up any of those triggers, bring up anything that makes you feel separate from the whole and transmute it either down into the earth or out with light. And just transmute it. Personally, myself today, I'm going to be doing some writing. I know it's got a name and I just can't think of the name, but I am going to be asking Spirit for answers and just writing down what comes to me. So it's like channeled writing, I guess. So I'll be doing some of that today to find some answers. And, if that might be something you've feel inclined to do as well. So a little bit from the book about this Trust Yourself card. You are wise. You know how to grow even without knowing how you know. Yes, that's the trust, isn't it? Isn't that just the trust and the being, trusting in yourself and your essence? This oracle comes with particular guidance. You have a big destiny this lifetime and much to experience. Sometimes you make the error of judging something that is unpleasant as negative or a mistake. It isn't. It's just part of your great hunger for experience. It doesn't mean you have to have a lot of it, but when you do, don't shame yourself for it. Simply let it be. Maybe it's just fertilizer for your next step on the path. It's all part of your life process and it's all a sign of growth. Well, that's a beautiful message for all of us, isn't it? And so relevant to me today. And I hope that's resonating with you guys today too, if you've woken up or have been examining that over the last day or two. I like what it says here. Sometimes you make the error of judging something that is unpleasant as a negative or a mistake. It's just part of your hunger for experience. It doesn't mean you have to have a lot of it, but when you do, don't shame yourself for it. That really is a beautiful message. So really trust yourself today with you, with the essence of you, and know that life has its ups and downs, and you don't have to keep experiencing the same downs, right? Transmute anything that is not love, that is not connectedness, that is not light, that is any old beliefs, anything in your head that you've carried on from some experience that you've had that's really not relevant anymore. Trust you, trust yourself, and you will end up, riding a higher energetic wave today and start feeling all the colour and the beauty around you. All right, well, have an amazing day, and thank you for tuning in and watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.